Hello everyone, welcome back. Today I'm going to explain you ledger posting from expense-wise columnar purchase book. So here is the question. This is question number 10 of your textbook. Here it is given that from the some transactions are given here and we have to prepare a columnar expense-wise purchase book of John Fashion and we have to post them in ledger. So here it is given in the first transaction that goods of rupees 14,000 are purchased from P.N.AMERSEY at 10% trade discount. Trader has given a bill along with wages of rupees 240 and railway freight of rupees 200. So first we will have to record it in a subsidiary book, that is purchase book. Here is our purchase books, expense-wise columnar purchase book of John Fashion. Here, as we have learned how to prepare it, so I don't think there would be any problem in preparing columnar expense-wise purchase books. First column is of date, name of traders, then inward invoice number, JF column. Then we will prepare separate columns for mentioned expenses, that is wages, carriage, railway freight, then cost of goods, then total amount column. So here we will record first transaction in subsidiary book, that is in cost of goods column we will write 12,600 as goods of rupees 14,000 are purchased from P.N.AMERSEY at 10% trade discount. So here comes 12,600. Then 240 will be recorded in wages column and railway freight will be recorded in that is 200 in railway freight column, and total amount is 13,040. So we know how to prepare expense wise columnar purchase book. So say in the same manner we have to record transaction number second and third. Now let us learn how to post it in ledger. So first we have to decide how many accounts will be prepared. So here we will prepare a purchase account, as this is purchase book, and from that purchase account will be prepared then 3 separate accounts for wages, carriage and railway freight expenses are to be shown, because the expenses shown in purchase book are the expenses regarding purchases. So here wages account will be drawn, carriage account will be drawn, and railway freight account will be drawn. Then we will have to prepare our creditors account, that is P.N.AMERSEY's account, then Rustomji's account and Tommy Traders account. So let us see. Here is our purchase account, then wages account, carriage account, and after then here is railway freight account, P.N.AMERSEY's account, then after then Rustomji's account, here it is, and Tommy Traders account. Then let us have a look on purchase book once again. Here in the first transaction it is clear that we have purchased goods worth rupees 12,600 from P.N.AMERSEY, and with that there are our expenses like wages 240, railway freight 200, and total amount is 13,040. So similarly we will record transaction second and third in the same manner. So here our total amount in cost of goods column is 34,260. That means we have purchased goods worth rupees 34,260 from different creditors. So here total amount, that is 34,260, will be recorded in purchase account. Similarly, total amount, that is 440, which is which you can see in wages column, that is 440, which will be recorded in wages account. And total amount in carriage column is 180, which will be recorded in carriage account, and 420 will be recorded in railway freight account. So let us see. So here it is, as purchase account shows debit balance. So here we will record it on debit side, total amount, that is 34,260, and in particular we will write to sundry creditors account. Then in wages account, since wages is an expense which is shown in purchase book, it is an expense regarding purchases, and we know that expense has debit balance. So we will record total amount of wages, that is 440, on debit side of wages account. And in particular column, we will write to sundry creditors account. Then in carriage account, carriage is also an expense. So expense has debit balance. So again, in carriage account also, we will record the amount on debit side. Now similarly, in railway freight account also, railway freight is also our expense. So we will record it on debit side, total amount, that is 420. In particular column, we will write to sundry creditors account. To whom we are going to pay? To our creditor. So here we will write to sundry creditors account in particular column with date, that is July 3rd. Now we will record the amounts in our creditors account also. So here our first creditor is P.N.AMERSEY. Here we have drawn P.N.AMERSEY's account. So as P.N.AMERSEY is our creditor, that means liability, and liability has credit balance. So if liability increases, we record it on credit side. But here, while recording in creditors account, we have to show the amount separately that we are going to pay them. That is, we will show it separately. Goods which we have purchased from P.N.AMERSEY, that is 12,600, and in particular column we will write by purchase account. Then we have to pay wages, that is 240 to P.N.AMERSEY. So here we will record it on credit side. In particular column we will write by wages account. Then with that we also have to pay 200 for railway freight to P.N.AMERSEY. So we will show it separately, and in particular we will write by railway freight account. So we have to show separately which are the amounts we are going to pay to our creditors. That is 12,600 for the goods which we have purchased, then wages, that is 240, then railway freight, that is 200. Similarly, we will record it in the account of Rustamji. Here it is. From Rustamji, we purchased goods worth rupees 12,160, and with that we have to pay carriage. These are the expenses regarding purchases, that is carriage and railway freight. So we have to pay carriage 100 and railway freight 220. So we will show it separately. We will have to mention it separately. So in particular column we will write by purchase account, by carriage account, by railway freight account. And as Rustamji is our creditor, that means liability, liability has credit balance, so we will record it on credit side to Rustamji's account. Similarly, in Tommy Traders account also, Tommy Trader is our creditor, creditor means liability, liability has credit balance, so we will record it on credit side to Tommy Traders account. Here it is. We purchased goods worth rupees 9,500 from Tommy Traders. So here we will write in particular column by purchase account, and against that we will write amount, that is 9,500. Then we have to pay wages along with that, that is rupees 200. And so we will write by wages account. Then By carriage account, against that we have to write amount of carriage that we have to pay, that is rupees 80. So in this way, we have to record it in different accounts. Now let us take an example of petty cash book to understand the process of posting of petty cash book. So here uh, there are transactions you can see. So here on the basis of these transactions we will prepare petty cash book. Petty cash book of Kavya is here, you can see it. We know how to prepare petty cash book as we have learned it in earlier chapter. So on the basis of petty cash book, we will prepare all accounts for all expenses. Here you can see classification of expenses in this petty cash book. So accounts for all expenses will be prepared, and accordingly posting will be made therein. Besides this, you can see here there is one transaction connected with an individual, that is Shalin's account we can see here. So here posting is to be made in that account too. So let us see how many accounts will be prepared on the basis of this petty cash book. So on the basis of as per the classification of expenses in petty cash book, accounts for all expenses will be prepared. Here it is. Uh, First one is postage and telegrams account, then cartage account, then wages account, then individual account is also there, that is Shalin's account. Now as you can see here, uh, there is total 30 rupees in postage column, then total amount of cartage is 20, then total amount in wages column is 25, and 300 is in individual account. So here we will post total amount of various expenses in their respective account. So let us see. As all these are expenses, that means postage and telegram, this is also an expense. Carriage and cartage is also an expense. Wages is also an expense. So here, as these are expenses, and we know that expense has debit balance, so we will record it on debit side. So here 30 rupees will be recorded on debit side of postage and telegram account, then 20 rupees will be recorded on debit side in cartage account, then 25 rupees will be recorded on debit side in wages account. Now, and in particular column we will write to cash account, as you can see here, as these expenses have been made by paying cash. So here in particular column we will write to cash account in all three accounts. Now we have also prepared individual account, that is Shalin's account. Here Shalin is the receiver, so we will record it on debit side. So here also in particular column we will write to cash account. So this is very simple posting from petty cash book. I hope you would have understood. So that's all for today. Thank you very much.